It's good to hear somebody else describe Matt Hancock's behaviour in his office, pinning Gina Coladangelo to the wall as an incredible offence and upset, and particularly when the public elsewhere had to adhere to the rules that had been made by Hancock. Hancock said, "Well, what I'd say is that the lesson for the future is very clear." You see that word very clear. He's simply taking that from the textbook thesaurus of Liz Truss. It means nothing. And it is important that those who make the rules abide by them, and I resigned in order to take accountability for my failure to do so. That all sounds very good, except that most of the time when he's asked that question, he says, "Well, I fell in love." Oh, I fell in love. Wah, wah, wah. You know, Hancock clung on to office as long as he possibly could. He accused Nicola Sturgeon of communicating in an unhelpful and confusing way, although it's now clear that Nicola Sturgeon had her finger on the problem and was better at dealing with the science than Matt Hancock's boss. He claimed that other regional leaders had put politics ahead of public health. And of course, he was the person who was instrumental on damaging and putting care homes at risk. He was also the person who apparently said that he should be the final say on who lives and who dies. It is extraordinary, his arrogance and how he thinks that he can somehow or other recover a position of credibility through this particular testimony. It's madness, utter madness, and I think it's I think it's I think it's right that he faces up to his responsibility. The fact that he had already resigned now is neither here nor there. He still has a huge number of questions to answer, and he is there standing up while many other people are mourning their relatives who died, or they are struggling with the effects of COVID themselves on a day-to-day basis. He has demonstrated that his selfishness makes him unfit to be a leader, to be put in a position of responsibility ever again. So there is no way back for him. There cannot be a way back for Matt Hancock.